Hey everyone, and welcome back to Lighten Your Load VA Support. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Melissa Miller, a virtual assistant operations manager, and today's episode is especially for you if making progress has felt slower or heavier than it should, even though you're trying your best. Because here's the truth, your effort probably isn't the issue, your system might be the problem. Our brains aren't designed to work inside workflows that are scattered or hard to reach. When your system lives in places you rarely open, your brain can't follow the steps, track where you are, or build momentum. So if progress feels inconsistent or invisible, it may not be because you're doing anything wrong. It may simply be because your system is invisible. So today we're going to talk about how invisible systems create invisible progress and how making your workflow more visible can help bring back clarity, energy, and ease. So before I understood this, I used to think something was wrong with me. I assumed I was inconsistent, unorganized, not disciplined enough, but the actual truth was that my progress wasn't missing, it was hiding. My workflows were scattered, my folders were buried, my tasks lived inside tools that I rarely opened, and my content was saved in places I couldn't remember. And because nothing was documented or visible, my brain felt overwhelmed before I ever started. Not from the work itself, but from the effort required just to find the work. I wasn't the problem. My systems simply weren't supporting me. Your brain was never meant to hold your entire workload in memory. It was meant to interact with visible, intuitive structure. And invisible systems hide your progress. So when your tasks, content, and processes live in too many places, your brain can't see what's done, what's in progress, and what needs attention. So everything feels heavier than it actually is. And this is why your project tools sit untouched, why your SOPs feel overwhelming, why your content ideas get lost, and why every workflow feels like starting over. But again, it's not about discipline. It's a visibility issue. And your brain can't trust a system that it can't see. Invisible systems force your brain into memory mode. When the system isn't visible, your brain defaults to survival mode, holding everything together in memory. But again, memory isn't designed to manage the steps, track your deadlines, store your progress, maintain your sequences, or hold any of your operational details. Overwhelm begins not from the workload, but from the lack of visual support. And visible systems restore momentum. The moment you make your workflow more visible, your brain will stop guessing, searching, redeciding, starting from scratch, and will actually be able to engage, follow through, make clear decisions, and move faster with less effort. The visibility allows friction to reduce, and friction is the number one killer of momentum. When your workflow becomes visible, your progress becomes something that you can actually experience, not something that you're just questioning. So, where is your process invisible right now? Okay. And is it simply because your system is invisible? I want you to just think about about one workflow. Don't overthink it here, guys. Okay, just think about one workflow that comes to mind that might be invisible or have some invisible components in it that you could fix. And if you're needing some help on how to get those systems more visible, I definitely have something for you. It's called my Lighten Your Load Visibility Reset, and it's to help you realize and notice the progress that feels hidden in your systems. Okay. And it helps you create your workflow into a new way that allows your brain to be able to see things clearly and visible and more easier to follow. And included in this reset guide is my two-click visibility checklist, a simple customizable workflow template for you to copy and paste into Google Docs or wherever you want to store your processes, prompts to help you spot where you might be having some friction that is hiding, and a mindset shift that releases the pressure to keep up. And the first gentle step forward and the first gentle step toward, a system that actually supports you. And wherever you're watching this, whether it's on my blog, on my YouTube channel, or Apple or Spotify, click the link below and you will be able to download a free copy of my Visibility Reset Guide. And be sure that you are subscribed to the blog, to my podcast, or to the podcast on Apple and Spotify, because in episode 3 next week, we're going to walk through how to turn scattered pieces into a visible workflow path without rebuilding everything or adding more to your plate. So take care. I'll see you next week. And I'm here for you for your clarity and lighter workflows. Take care.